Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your monthly forecast for the month of May 2017, your general readings. Thank you very much for joining me. Apologies for these videos being posted a little late. I have been dealing with a health situation since around mid-April and I haven't been able to work, so I've been playing catch up. And so that's why these are a little late. Thank you for your patience. And what we will be using, we're going to do things differently in terms of spread, and I hope you enjoy the new layout. But I will be using the Rider-Waite tarot deck and then pulling one card from various oracle decks. We have the Messages from Your Angels deck, we have the Romance Angels deck, the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle, and the Magical Unicorns deck, and these are all by Doreen Virtue. And as always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're going to make sense to some and not make sense to others. They're going to apply to some of you and not apply to others of you. If the messages make no sense to you, check your moon and rising sign readings as well, and they may resonate better with you than your sun sign reading would. And just keep in mind, for the messages coming through, I do hope that you enjoy the readings and I hope that you find them useful. And another thing that we're going to be doing differently this month is I will be doing the monthly general and the monthly love forecast, and then I'm also going to be doing mid-month videos for all the signs as the additional videos instead of the bi-weeklies. We're going to do monthly and then mid-month and see how that goes, because I need to give my voice a chance to rest. That's actually the health issue I've been dealing with. I've recovered, but I have to just be a little careful with my voice. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the readings. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for all your support. If you enjoy my work, please make sure that you like my videos. Hopefully you subscribe to my channel for updates and new content. Thank you for commenting. I am very much looking forward to your comments. I love connecting with you. And thanks for following me on the social media channels. I do appreciate all the support. So thank you again. Have a wonderful month, and I will talk to you again around mid-month. Enjoy your readings. Talk to you soon. Take care. Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. So let's have a look at what May 2017 has in store for you. So we're doing a new spread for this month, and if you want to look at it as time frames, then this would be the beginning of the month, this would be mid-month, this would be the end of the month. The cards that are above are what you know, how you understand your mind, how you understand the situation, your mindset, your goals, your thoughts, that sort of thing. Underneath are hidden factors, subconscious influences, or things or people that are influencing your situation that you may not be aware of. And you start off the month over here, and then this is the outcome. So at the bottom of the deck is your overall energy, is the Nine of Pentacles. So with the Nine of Pentacles, for some of you this is your focus in the month of May. For others of you, this is what is coming to you as a result of your work in the month of May. The Nine of Pentacles is a wonderful card. It talks about independence, it talks about abundance and rewards coming your way for all your hard work. Everything that you've put into a project, a relationship, a job, whatever the case may be, everything you've put into it, all the effort, all the energy, all the time, is now coming together, and you're starting to see the results of that, okay? And enjoy the result of that. The Nine of Pentacles is also about kind of going solo. It's like independence, okay? Standing on your own 2 feet. Your financial situation should be improving during the month of May. You should see improvement. You should see things calming down in terms of your financial security to a point where you can say, okay, I'm comfortable, I'm okay, I have what I need, and then some. This could also be a time for spending. We're spending a little more. If you've been working hard on saving money, this is the month where you give yourself a gift with the Nine of Pentacles. and it could be that sort of energy. But what I'm getting with the Nine of Pentacles is independence, 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 financial security, independence, taking your power back, and also enjoying the fruits of your labor in the month of May. So going through the cards, I'm going to go through the cards and I'm going to show you what we're getting here. But it could be that for some of you, this is a month where independence comes from walking away from a marriage, a committed relationship, or a job, a contract, a commitment of some kind, because you're not getting what you deserve out of it, because you're being taken for granted, because you're being restricted, dealing with impossible expectations, and just way too much. And it just needs to come to an end, okay, is what the message is. And that's just for some of you, of course. So you start off the month with the Hierophant. So the Hierophant can represent a Taurus individual in your life that you're focused on at this time. The Hierophant also represents study, education, also represents dealing with the government for housing situation, for job, tax returns, anything like that, okay. That could be your focus in the month of May and going into the month of May. This could also represent thoughts of marriage on the mind, or commitments that are being assessed at this time. Should you still be committed to a person, a job, a situation, a project, a responsibility you took on a while ago? Should you still be there? Does that still serve you? Are you getting what you deserve out of it? Or is it that you're just, you know, having to conform to someone else's vision, someone else's goals, someone else's opinions and ideas, but actually you're not getting anything good out of it, okay? Then we have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is, for some of you, what you're kind of building your way up to, okay? And this would be walking away, turning your back, moving out, moving away, with the Six of Swords here. It is your energy, and it is because you've had enough. You've had enough instability. You've had enough of someone who doesn't want to commit. You've had enough of someone who is not fair, or is not balanced. Someone who's too stubborn, overbearing, overpowering, and it's just about, you know what, I just need some time to clear my head. The Six of Swords here, I feel maybe just taking a day or a couple of days or a weekend to go away, get some distance, and clear your head to decide what you want to do, because you're trying to be fair. You're not, you know, interested in being hasty in doing things or saying things that you may not be able to take back. But the Six of Swords is also a trip that is coming. Could just be a trip for some of you. It doesn't have to be about moving. And it could be going to interviews, going back and forth to interviews with the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords here, okay? For those of you, this is looking at schools, okay? Looking at courses, training programs, anything like that. Or moving away for a job, or moving away for training, work, where you have to travel. Okay, because it will bring you, it will add to your finances, so you have to do it, but at the same time, you don't really want to do it, okay? Your central issue is the Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, this is about, for some of you, it is about moving. For others of you, it is about traveling. For others of you, this is about just going into, it feels like going into battle, but it's where you stand your ground. It's where you say enough is enough. It's where you put your foot down and, okay, these are my rules, you need to conform to them, or we need to meet each other halfway. It's not just about you. Stop being stubborn, I'm trying to talk to you, or I'm trying to work this out, and the both of us need to be on the same page. I've had enough of just me needing to follow you. That sort of thing, okay, with the Knight of Swords coming up here, because in the crowning thoughts position here, we do have the Five of Swords. So with the Five of Swords, this is about dealing with someone who's oppressive, or a bit of a bully, pressures you, stresses you out, pushes you to do things, someone who's, you know, the kind of person that makes snide comments or uses manipulation tactics, okay? And that's what you're looking at, that's what you've been dealing with. And you're now starting to fight back. You're not now starting to say enough is enough, seriously, this needs to stop. because you're now picking up that sword. Okay, that person has been kind of doing whatever they wanted because you did not fight back. You were trying to be the bigger person. You were trying to be nice. You were trying to be kind. You weren't able to get a word in edgeways, but now you're picking up that sword and you're starting to protect yourself and defend yourself and speak your mind, because you do need to protect yourself. You do need to defend yourself. You do need to stand your ground. With the Nine of Wands here, this has been going on long enough, and it got to the point where you said, I've had enough. Okay, this needs to stop. This needs to end or change. Okay, because it's been going on for quite a while with the Nine of Wands, and that's how you're feeling. That's why you're acting this way with the Knight of Swords, and that's what's on your mind with the Five of Swords. Okay, seriously, it's been my way or the highway for you for a long time. Now it's my turn. My way or the highway. Okay, that's the kind of thing, like drawing a line in the sand and it's this far. Okay, that's it. This could be to do with a relationship. It could be to do with a friendship or a family member, or someone you work with, even a boss that always makes promises but doesn't deliver, a boss that gives you too much work and then makes you feel bad for not being able to do everything, that sort of thing. An overbearing person, controlling, manipulative, restrictive, and enough is enough. You've had to take your time with the Knight of Pentacles. You've tried to make your peace with things. You've tried to make the best out of things, because ultimately you were supposed to get something out of this, whether it's more money or better jobs or better positions or more peace in the relationship or a more balanced relationship, whatever the case may be. It was supposed to be give and take, and it's just been giving on your part. Coming out of that, we have the Judgment card. So there may be a bit of a showdown around mid-month. Could be full-blown conflict with these cards here. It could also be just an exchange of words in terms of, okay, seriously, this is it. This is what's going on. This is what needs to happen. So regardless of what the situation is and how big that exchange is, then we have the Judgment card. So this is about freeing yourself from that situation, turning your back and just walking away, just letting it go, just, you know, saying enough is enough. This is not important to me anymore. I'm not going to let this keep me down anymore. Okay, with the Judgment card, this can represent, you know, moving away. It can represent just putting an end to something and then giving yourself a fresh start. With the Hermit underneath, you're following your guidance with this. You know that this is the right thing for you to do, and you're continuing to move forward. This is also kind of isolating yourself once again, and just focusing on yourself, processing everything that happens, but continuing to move forward and putting distance between you and this person or you and this situation. Okay, with the Hermit here. For some of you, this is also, I'm getting something like you've learned everything that you could out of this, or you've gotten everything that you could, or you've gotten as far as you could with this situation, and it's just time to move on. Okay, it's just time to go to the next level, which is what the Judgment is. Okay, to rise up, to go to the next level, to take it up a notch. And it does come with change. It does come with you needing to free yourself from certain things so that you can open up to others. And then in the outcome, we have the Six of Pentacles. So you find the balance that you were looking for. You find the peace and calm that you were looking for. This is about getting what you deserve. Okay? It could be that this is a situation describing an ultimatum type of conversation. And then once they see that you are actually ready to act on what you're talking about, they come back and say, okay, hold on, let's talk about this. Let's try to figure something out here, okay? For others of you, this is about new jobs coming your way, new opportunities coming your way. And with the Judgment card, you're going to have to decide, do you want to go back and negotiate so that you can still stay in this position or working with these people, or do you just want to say, no thank you, I'm going to take this other job, okay? You're going to have some choices to make, so weigh up your options carefully there. For others of you, this is about restoring your balance in terms of finances. It could be that you're putting your foot down with someone that you've been just helping and helping and helping, actually enabling financially, and now you're saying enough is enough, you need to get out. You could be kicking someone out, or as rough as that sounds, but it's like tough love situation here, because I've been helping you and now I'm just being taken for granted, so that's no longer helping anyone. And then balance is restored. You can get back on track. You can focus on yourself again. You can focus on your goals, your expenses, your financial situation, so that, you know, because now you're no longer leaking money, so to speak. And for those of you who are coming out of a relationship or a marriage, something that you were committed to genuinely, but you're coming out of it because the stuff has been going on for a long time. You've not been happy for a long time, and you've not received that respect or support or understanding from the other person enough to say, okay, let's find a way to meet each other halfway so that we're both happy, okay? And so you're coming out of that. And you're on your own and feeling a lot better for it. So don't be too hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Deep down you know that this is the right thing to do. Deep down you know that what you're doing is right for you. So just follow through and keep walking, okay? You are starting a path that's more peaceful and calm and rewarding for you, okay? So that's really nice. For career and finances, we have Maya. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So this is about, you know, what you're focused on with Hierophant as well. You're in school, or you're coming out of school, you're graduating, and it's about, okay, what do I do now? Because I've been the student, now I have to be, you know, stand on my own 2 feet, and you're coming into the work situation, and it's competitive and it's cutthroat out there, and the message is just focus on yourself. Let your experience, or, you know, the education or resume, anything like that, speak for itself. You are going to get a job. Don't get involved in the drama and the conflict, and don't let people push your buttons, okay? For this is about additional training or new jobs that provide training happening for you at this time. And it could also indicate getting money from anything to do with schools or education. So if you may be getting a job with the school or in the education system, and so that now starts to pay the bills for you. For emotional life and love life, we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is a work in your love life. For some of you, this is about you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for someone to show you that they're serious about you, and you thought they were worth waiting for, but now you're coming to the conclusion that, hold on, maybe not. The message here is trust how you're feeling, trust your intuition, okay? If you feel like, you know what, I've been waiting for months or worse, years, and I've been stuck here and nothing's been improving, nothing's been getting better, then it's time to trust your intuition and walk away. It's no longer time to wait and just wait and just wait, because you have enough evidence to see that this person doesn't really want what they're telling you they want, okay? Because they had enough time to prove to you that they mean what they say. If they haven't, it's time to move on. It's all that is, okay? Because you do deserve to be happy. Remember, it's about what do you want? What do you deserve? You have a lot to offer, you have a lot to give, and you are a wonderful person who deserves love. So it's about, am I getting what I deserve out of this connection, out of this relationship? And if not, it's time to free yourself. Again, you know, this is, of course, easier said than done, but it doesn't have to be complicated, and it doesn't have to be difficult. When we think about things and our ego consciousness gets wrapped up in the drama and the pain and the hurt, and it makes things very difficult. But in reality, it's what that is, okay? It's the balance. It's the give and take. It's a simple question, okay? It's not necessarily an easy thing to do, but it's a simple question where you can get a clear answer. So for some of you, that's what's going to be on the mind in the month of May. For others of you, this is about the fact that divine timing is a work in your love life. So that means trust what's going on. Things are going to happen when they're meant to happen, the way they're meant to happen. Don't try to force things to happen. Don't lose your patience when it comes to your love life and meeting good people. Take your time, slow down. Take your time and do what you're guided to do. Listen to your own inner guidance. don't isolate yourself. If you want to meet someone new, you're not going to meet them sitting around at home. Go out, take a chance, okay, and you can find someone, you can meet someone new. For health and well-being, we have acceptance. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, please help me accept that everything is going in the right direction. So a lot of your health issues are caused by stress, because you're not sure why things are happening the way they are, what's going on, things feel out of control, and it's reflecting in your health. This means, okay, take a deep breath and take a step back. Again, remember, divine timing is at work here in all areas of your life, because you also have the Judgment card here as well. So it's about not trying to force things to happen and not worrying over things that you can't control. It's about taking a deep breath, doing what you can, and then having faith that everything else is happening for some sort of a reason that ultimately is good for you, okay? For those of you, this is about not being stubborn when it comes to your health. For some of you, it could be really, really stubborn and kind of fighting with your doctor or fighting with your healer or the person trying to help you when it comes to your health. They could be prescribing things to you. They could be telling you, look, you need to stop drinking, or look, you need to stop going overboard with this, or look, you need to take this out of your diet, you need to exercise more. And you may be fighting those things because it's almost like, well, I've been fine and comfortable for a long time, but in reality you haven't, okay? And things are just now starting to catch up with you. So try to keep an open mind and just try things. When you see that you do feel better, you're gonna just feel more confident about the whole process. But what I'm getting is the way to healing is acceptance. So whatever that means to you, okay? Here we go. So overall guidance is relax, everything's okay. Don't worry, it's all going to be fine. So this is about don't worry and stress over things. It's going to damage your health. This is about everything's okay, even if it feels out of control. Try not to get worked up about it. Try not to get caught up in what's going on. Try to keep a clear head on your shoulders. Don't be impulsive. Don't be rash, okay? Keep a clear head on your shoulders and you will see the way forward with the Judgment card. You will hear that guidance. You will receive that guidance clearly, clear as day. So it's about, okay, having faith that things are going to make sense soon enough if they're not making sense now, and taking it one day at a time, one step at a time with the Knight of Pentacles here, okay? You're going to be guided every step of the way, okay? And what's going on is to restore balance in your life, ultimately, because you're not in a good place. For those of you that this applies to, of course, with the Nine of Wands here. You're hurt, exhausted, challenged every step of the way. Everything has been a struggle, or at least it felt that way. And now you're receiving the guidance and a new way to go forward. And it's meant to bring you balance, to restore the balance. So everything's okay, okay? Okay? Everything's okay. You just need to stay calm and you will see that, all right? Don't work yourself up because it will affect your health, and it will also affect your general mental state and emotional state, okay? And this is also saying, you may be going through some ups and downs in the month, but ultimately there's a positive ending to this if you take the guidance and apply it as best as you can. If you try to stay calm, do what you can, and not stress over what you can't control, okay? You do need to make healthy choices. That needs to be your priority in whichever way that applies. And if you make these healthy choices, you're going to see clouds parting, people leaving your life, but you don't want those people here anyway. Situations leaving your life, but once again, they weren't good for you anymore. And new people, new opportunities, new situations now knocking on your door. They're a lot better for you, okay? So whatever truth you need to speak and whatever cuts you need to make, you will know, okay, that that's the right thing to do. So trust yourself and go forward with that. So that is the reading that I have for you. I hope that the messages make sense and that they help. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being supportive. Remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings as well. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. I'm looking forward to your comments in terms of how the cards apply to you if they do. Have a wonderful month, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.